Welcome back, Western Slope. It is 5:15 on this wonderful Thursday morning. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump into the forecast. If we take a look at America's Mattress live tower cam right now, still dark outside. Our sunrise isn't going to be at least until around 7:30. And once that sun comes up on over the mesa, we are going to be seeing some clouds in our skies, but hopefully clearing out by the end of the day. Now, if we take a look at our weather headlines right now, we've got the coldest temperatures expected for today, especially in those areas further east of us, and snow over the northeastern ranges in the next 24 hours, and a slow warm-up expected for the weekend into the holidays. Now, right now we do have a winter weather advisory hanging out in Mesa County as well as those counties further east of us, but they are going to clear out just right around noon, where we're going to start having that warm-up throughout the weekend. Now, if we take a look a little bit more nationally, there is some cold air moving on down from those northern ranges throughout this morning and into this afternoon, where it's mostly going to be focused around central Colorado as that moves on over the plains. Now, folks, if you've got travel plans for this weekend, that warm-up is going to start to happen essentially at the end of today, even in those areas over central Colorado. But keep in mind that in those higher elevation areas down in Denver, or excuse me, down over the Continental Divide and down in Denver, and in the springs, those cooler temperatures could be turning just this little bit of snow accumulation that we received yesterday, up to 4 inches in some of those areas, into ice and black ice on those roads. So definitely keep that in mind and stay on the safer side of things when you're driving. Now, this cold air is also going to move across the plains, and these colder temperatures over by our Great Lakes are going to cause some lake effect snow and some icy roads as well. If you're traveling over that way for the holidays in the next couple of days or even the next week, keep in mind those temperatures are going to be chillier that way. Now, taking a look outside right now, it is 20 degrees in Grand Junction. We're looking at 30 in Montrose. Further east of us, we are looking to be in those low 20s and those mid 20s in Gunnison. And folks, our almanac is going to show us that we are just about 10 degrees short of our seasonal average on the high end, and on the low end we're looking at 19 instead of our typical 17. Now, we are going to have a warm up, and folks, in the next 48 hours we're going to forecast that our temperatures are going to be 5 to 7 degrees above our seasonal average. So we're not going to have a white Christmas, but we are going to have a warm one. Now, right now our wind speeds are 10 miles an hour in Montrose. We don't really have too much wind in Grand Junction, and that's going to continue to be the trend throughout today and throughout the weekend. But if we take a look here, throughout this morning, if you're headed on down over the divide today, we've got up to 70-mile-per-hour winds still hanging out over those higher elevation areas. Now, also, folks, this wind chill is going to bring us down quite a few degrees. Right now in Denver, we're feeling down in those negatives single digits, and even down in those negative teens and 20s. So definitely on the cooler side of things as you move on that way. Now, also this afternoon and into this nighttime, that wind chill is going to continue into tomorrow morning. If we take a look at our extended forecast here on the Western Slope, though, we're going to stay on the, I guess, quote-unquote, warmer side of things, folks, in those upper 20s and those upper 30s, and even getting above that seasonal average throughout the weekend. Now, Montrose has that same kind of trend where we're going to get up closer to those seasonal averages. So, folks, drive safe and be cautious of those drivers around you on those icy roads.